I'm Chris. This is Who Wrote That Shopping List, the show where we take a shopping list that has been found, try and go through it, figure out if we can make a best guess about the kind of person that wrote it. This is the list. It's a bit of a doozy, so let's get into it. As you can see, this one's a bit of a big one, big list, full page this week. So let's see if we can get into it and figure out who wrote this list. We'll flip this over. Now this one does have a lot of stuff, so we may not go through, we're gonna go through it a little bit quick. I'm trying not to make this like a 15, 20, 30-minute video, but we're gonna start out. We got some grocery with the header over here, grocery. And then of course they want 6 bananas, but they want green ones, very specific. So, and then we have deli. The thing that I'm noticing already about this, we're two items in, and we're already very specific about some of the things. Like, for instance, from the deli, we will have a half pound of hot honey. Chicken? Is that supposed to say chicken? It's a little wet. It got a little wet. We've had some rain, not quite snow yet, so that's good. But it says shaved and half pound of honey ham shaved, so they're very specific about exactly what they want. Campan tomatoes, I guess that's a specific kind of tomato, so good for that. Romaine lettuce in the plastic container, and then of course the 3-pound bag of cuties for $2.99 with a coupon, by the way. So yeah, very specific, very healthy right here. Maybe making salads because that's followed up also with 1 red pepper and 1 orange pepper. There's something crossed out that I think that was supposed to be the start of 1 yellow pepper, but crossed out. Maybe they didn't need one. Maybe they just wrote 1 yell, and maybe they wanted to buy a yell. I don't know. Can you buy verbal outcries? Can you buy yells? I don't know. 1 small white onion and several cans of peas. They're out here giving peas a chance. And so yeah, we have this top part that is like the very healthy salad making vegetable section, and they're very specific. So they are very, very detail oriented, I noticed already. So that one, see, I know that one says tomatoes. I don't know what Campan tomatoes are, but I'm guessing those are a specific kind of tomato. I like the cherry tomatoes, like the real tiny tomatoes, and that's. I mean, I'm not hating on tomatoes, but those are the ones like I would consider, buying as a snack or something. I don't put tomatoes on things unless, they're already there asking. Hey, do you want tomatoes on that? Sure. We have down here, we have a lot to go here. 1 Smart Way sugar, a 4-pound bag, $1.99. Orange and white. I think that's the like the color of the package. So that's interesting. Chunky soup. Make sure Austin picks out some. 99 cents. That's the other thing I've noticed. Eggs 18 count. And it looks like that's supposed to be a half gallon of milk that has, it looks like $1.29 maybe in here. $1.29. That's, hold on, I'm going to try and zoom in and not have it be super, yeah, it looks like $1.29 in there, half gallon of milk. So they know their prices. That's a, and speaking of pimento cheese, very end of the cheese section, I'm getting a good idea about who wrote this and why it's done this way. But beef, just straight up beef, no how much beef or anything like that, just beef. Honey made. The crossed out Nabisco, we're going to have to get Nabisco to weigh in on this and how they feel about being crossed out for some Honey Made graham crackers. $1.99 and 14.4. This is very specific. That's, I like picking up on this. Very specific. Dates or fresh stacks, 12.2. They're very specific about size of packaging, prices that go with it. SF small oatmeal cookies. I'm guessing that's the brand. I'm guessing that's a whatever specific brand of cookies that they want. The 4 bags of the mix and match. This is where we strive. We have the Tostitos, scoops, restaurant style, bite-sized rounds, Cantina Thins, multi. They know a lot about. Oh, I see. Because right down here we have dates too, but there's a check mark. So they want you to check the dates on those chips, just like check the dates on the graham crackers or fresh stacks or the oatmeal cookies. So they're sending somebody to go make sure they check the dates on them. Fritos, jalapeno scoops, regulars. So they had a choice to mix and match at $2.29 each, but make sure to check those dates. So it's important to also note that they ordered Sweet and Low from Sam's, and it will be here on Monday. So, which will be, maybe that's today. Maybe that's this Monday. I don't know, because today is Monday if you're watching this when this first goes up. We also have the Purdue chicken boneless breast, 3 large ones, and make sure to check those dates. So we have a crossed out section up here that I don't know. It looks like it's some kind of, I see the 99 cents a pound at the bottom, but I don't, roast? Chuck roast? Is that chuck roast maybe? Something chuck roast? I don't know. But it looks like that's roast, 99 cents a pound down there at the bottom. So this is like a big shop for somebody. This is a lot of stuff. So I can see why the list is so specific. This is a very, very specific big shop list. We also have a frozen section, which is the Stouffer's broccoli cheddar pasta bake at 24 ounces. That is, man, that's a lot of broccoli cheddar pasta. 24 solid ounces. That's well over a pound. And then we're back to the pimento cheese. So nothing on the back, as you saw from the beginning. I'm just going to throw that apparently. Nothing on the back. So we're going to take another look at it. We'll do the wide shot here. So you can get one last good look at the list. We'll start up at the top here. We'll zoom it in so that kind of just go over one more time. Just kind of take one last look and go through everything here so you can take your final notes, because we are, now that we've seen the entire list, you know what we do. We will now take all of this information and we'll compute it into our final guess. Okay, so final guess. We've been through the entire full page here, and it's very obvious that the person who wrote the list and the person who dropped the list are two very different people. This is definitely the primary shopper, for whatever reason, is unable to go and do the shopping, so they have handed this list to somebody. They are very specific about the things that they like, the things that they want, the things for the family. I think this is for a family. So I think, much like in most families across this country of ours, I think the primary shopper, the primary decider about the different types of food, the mom of the family, has specific foods, specific meals that she wants to make or to have for the family, and has given this list very specifically to the husband and the father of the family, because he has no idea where some things are or what to get. So they're very specific. So, you know, they have, listed here, they have specific sizes and what prices should be. The fact that there are coupons that are provided, the thing where it says the lettuce in the plastic container. So it's very specific. This is about as foolproof of a list as I could possibly see. I did see one online not too long ago where it was either a girlfriend or a wife. She had given a list to the husband or the boyfriend, and she had actually drawn a map of the store on it. So it's like, this is where all these things are. They were all numbered. And this is about as close as you can get to that without actually having a map. So the official guess that I have is wife of the family, and she is unable to make it to shopping for whatever reason. So she has sent the husband, the second in command, and has given him a very specific list so that he does not mess it up and she doesn't have to go back and clean up his mistakes. So tell me if you think I got it right. Tell me if you think I got it wrong. Tell me who you think wrote this shopping list, and we will be back next week. Until then, this is Chris saying, make sure to keep track of your shopping list, or it will be a Christmas gift for me, because I'm going to go through it and I'm going to make gross, wild assumptions about you. Thanks for watching.